Okay, so why don't you tell everybody your name and how young you are?
How young? Okay, my name is Donald Matz, M-A-T-Z, and I'm about 76 and a half.
Okay.
Going towards 77 quickly.
How would you define health?
Well, health you have mentally or physically, and I think that's a double standard. Fortunately, I have a healthy outlook. I do a lot of exercising, roller skating, tennis, golf, bicycle riding, and I think you have to have a great outlook mentally, which substantiates how well and how you feel as far as health standards.
And then how would you define wellness? So things that, how do you plan on living the rest of your life?
Well, I've been retired for many, many years, and fortunately I've always been able to occupy my time. As far as wellness goes, I think that's part of growing old gracefully, finding things to do, occupy your time, in good health, in good spirits, and mentally.
So, building on that, what are your occupations in life or your meaningful activities?
Well, I still do a little bit of consulting work in the export market as far as that respect, but as far as physical, to maintain activity, again, like I say, I do bicycle riding, golf, a little bit of tennis. That's physical. Mental, I help out certain situations, certain companies who do need a little bit of advice to maintain my mental attitude.
Are there any occupations that you've stopped participating in the last couple of years?
When you say occupation?
Occupations, whether it's a job or a meaningful activity to you.
No, not really. Like I say, I've been retired from my own business for many, many years, so I haven't retired from anything else other than that realm of the business world, except, again, like I say, a little bit of consultation, helping people in their own businesses. But I have stopped nothing, really.
And with that, activities that you do, everything's pretty much been same old,
about the same. I've been very fortunate health-wise anyway, and my mental attitude.
Is getting older what you thought it would be? Or what did you think getting older, was going to be? How is it different?
Well, I have certain aspects, I guess I'm fortunate. Many, many years ago when somebody was 40, 50, 60, they were old. And I wasn't quite sure how that would fit my attitude. But as I hit each plateau, 50, 60, 70, 75, it hasn't bothered me. And my outlook is still, as long as I'm healthy.
And you look good.
I appreciate that.
So what do you enjoy about being older?
Well, do I enjoy being older? Not necessarily. Like I say, I have a fairly nice life. I have a wife, I have children, beautiful grandchildren, and that's enjoyable for me. But as far as being just older, I find no particular joy in it, as long as I'm enjoying what I'm doing, mentally and physically both.
If you had 2 more hours in your day, each day, what would you do in those 2 hours? Maybe besides what you already do in your daily routine, what would you use those 2 hours for?
Maybe a little bit more reading. I lose patience a little bit in reading. If I had the extra 2 hours, which would give me time with nothing to do, which bothers me quite a bit, I probably would concentrate on reading a little bit more, actually.
In the last year, have you engaged in any new occupations or activities that you've never done before?
No, not really.
Like you said, kind of like this.
Yeah, it's an even plateau, and I've been fortunate, health-wise, and I haven't had to look for anything different, and I haven't faced anything different. So, no, my life is pretty stable.
Mm-hmm.
Stable.
Is there something you've always wanted to do but haven't tried yet or haven't done yet?
Not really, no.
Nothing?
That I haven't tried?
Yeah.
Well, fortunately in my business, in my years, I did a lot of traveling worldwide, so I've done a lot of traveling. I've traveled throughout the United States also, and quite honestly, no, there's nothing that I could put my finger on that I would say I would like to do that I haven't done yet.
So skydiving's not up in your mind?
No, not yet. Maybe
Not
tomorrow.
yet.
Me and Bush, but not yet.
And you can't think of anything you wanted to do?
No, like I say, I mean, physically, I do basically what I want to do now. I'm capable.
You're happy,
I'm happy and
content with
content,
what you do.
and I've done a lot of traveling. I've met a lot of nice people,
Good.
and so I'm fairly well satisfied with my state of life.
Well, that is it. So, thank you for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.